Okay, this is the second test in Unit 10 for geometry, which is the retake for the first test, and you have 2 attempts. On the figure above, segments H, E, and DG are diameters. Arc EF is a minor arc, and the measure of arc EF is 47 degrees because it's a central angle, so they should be the same. Arc DHG is a semicircle, and the measure of that arc is 180 degrees. An arc HEF is the 180 all the way around plus the 47, which makes that a major arc and 227 degrees. Number 2. This is one of those ice cream cone problems where you set the 2 tangent lines should be equal, and you solve for x. You should get x equals 2, and then it's asking for the length of AC. So then you would take your 2 and you would plug it back in, and you do 6 times 2 plus 4, and that gives you length of AC is 14. Number 3. This is an inscribed angle, so the measure of this arc is twice as big as 53. So let me write inscribed angle, and that means 53 times 2 is 106 degrees. Number 4. All right, so what are we trying to find in number 4? We're trying to find AB, the length of AB, right here. That means Pythagorean theorem it, right? Because AB, let's just call that, hold on just a second, let me pause this. Ooh, come on now. Okay, these lengths here should be the same, right? This green length and this hot pink or magenta length should be the same because this segment has been cut directly in half, because we know that because it goes through the diameter and it's perpendicular. Okay, so because of that, we know this length is 15.4. So now we do the Pythagorean theorem. So we've got 15.4 squared plus x squared equals 18.2 squared. Take out your calculator, and you should get, well, they ask first the length of AB, so that's 15.4. When you do Pythagorean theorem, you should get 9.7. Number 5. All right, these are segments, and we don't know that they've intersected in the center. Okay, but we do know that when I multiply 8 times 9, I should get 2x minus 4, the quantity times 12. So then I would distribute the 12. And I would get, hold on, let me write this out. All right, distribute the 12. You get your equation here. It's a 2-step equation. You solve for x, you get x equals 5. And they're asking on the above figure segments RT and US. Those are called chords. The only other thing I would say is that in class, another way to solve this equation, if you want, is to divide both sides by this 12 first, because 12 does go into 72 evenly, but you don't have to do that. I did that in class for you. Number 6, this is one of those averaging problems. The average of 95 and 5x is 75. The average of 95 and 5x is 75. When you average, you add. So then you're going to multiply both sides by this 2, and you get 150, and then you solve for x, and you should get x is 11 in that just, 2-step equation. And now they're asking the measure of arc GN. Well, you're going to take your 11 and you're going to plug it back in for x, and it's 11 times 5, so that's why it's 55 degrees. Number 7, the measure of angle R. Okay, that is just another formula, 120 minus 50, the big arc minus the little arc, divided by 2, should give you the measure of that angle. And this is problem number 7. The measure of that angle is 35 degrees. And they are secant lines. Secant segments, I should say. Number 8, solve for x. Okay, so that's the exterior times the entire length, not times x plus 7, equals exterior times the entire length, which is 6 plus 15, not times 15. So when you go ahead, and you go ahead and multiply this out, you will get 7x plus 49 equals 126. Solve for x, and you will get x is 11. And now they're also asking for the length of KM. Okay, well, since x is now 11, the length of KM is 11 plus 7, so that makes the length of KM 18. Number 9, choose the correct, let me move this up, choose the correct equation for a circle that has a center at 4, negative 1. So that's going to be x minus 4, and then it's going to be y plus 1. So it's got to be one of the second two. And the radius is 5, and this, in the formula, this number is radius squared. So that's why the answer is the third one. And we are on to the last problem. Choose the correct graph. All right, so the center has to be at 2, negative 2, and the radius is 3. So let's see. 2, negative 2, 2, negative 2. Looks like the only 2, negative 2 I see is right here. Let's see if it's got a radius of 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. So the answer to number 10 is C. All right, peace out.